Jurgen Klopp has vowed to keep his head in the 233rd Merseyside derby as he demanded a show of controlled aggression from his title-chasing Liverpool side at Goodison. The Reds' boss was fined £8,000 by the Football Association after his manic goal celebration, which followed Divock Origi's dramatic last-gasp winner against Everton at Anfield back in December. Klopp raced onto the pitch and ended up embracing keeper Alisson Becker close to the centre circle. After the manner of that victory, Klopp knows that the Blues will be desperate for revenge on Sunday. Marco Silva has responded to Jurgen Klopp's World Cup final comments. "Here I am not sure if it is possible to be more motivated than they were and we were that day. Of course the game was special," Klopp said. "We all know my celebration. I will not do it again, but what happened that day was very surprising. The ball was out. Virg, Van Dijk, already turned after his wonderful volley, but Divock Origi stayed awake and scored that goal. It was a very special moment, but it's not the time, 2 days before the game, to put the finger in an open mouth and say we want something like that again. We know it will be really tough. It was really tough that day. Everton often changed the tactics, the approach against us, because it's so important. We will analyse and we will see. We will prepare the football part of the game. It will be very emotional as well, hopefully with a good end for us. Liverpool are unbeaten in the past 18 meetings with Everton, the longest run either club has enjoyed in Merseyside derby history. Klopp knows that a hostile reception awaits the Reds, but he believes that will bring the best out of his players. Football players like that. Of course the fans of Everton don't want us to win anything, and our fans are the same with them," he said. "It's only very emotional, very passionate, and for me that's how football should be. There are other atmospheres in the Premier League where you think, wow, what are we playing for today? Something special that we don't know about. But that's where it is against the opponent constantly, and they forget to support their own team. I never really understood that. But at Goodison they really support their team, so now let's go there and use that atmosphere. It will loud, it will be wild, it will be everything, and we have to deliver that on the pitch as well." Close quote. There have been a record 27 red cards shown in Merseyside derbies, but Everton defender Ramiro Funes Mori is the only player to be dismissed in the past 16 meetings. "We always want to be very aggressive, but in the best football way. That means being ready to hurt yourself, and not the other guy. It's a ball we fight for, not a bone, or whatever," Klopp added. Loading video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. The video will start in 8. Cancel play now. I was not involved a lot in crazy games where the ref should have sent off 5 players or something. For me that's a big misunderstanding. The crowd wants to win, and for winning you need 11 players. Everyone knows that we had 3 or 4 harsh challenges in the past, where once we were a bit more lucky, and in other situations a little less lucky. Divock had a harsh one, and we had Jordan Henderson, with Ross Barkley. There were a few situations where we suffered a bit. But the last couple of games it was a football game, a very intense one. I don't think that this generation of Everton and Liverpool players did a lot for that statistic. I think the red cards must be a bit older. Most of them, at least, from former players. Pundits even asked about the psychological edge provided by the Reds' proud unbeaten run against the Blues. Klopp said, "Oh, it helps of course, but the only thing it tells you is less than 100% and you will lose. We always had pretty good games. I think last year there I remember we had a lot of lineup issues and had to change a lot. We drew. We were completely in charge of the game until the last couple of minutes, and then Everton were close to winning actually. The experience tells you have to be 100% spot on, try everything, fight each little fight, be ready for all the challenges, all that stuff, but stay clear, stay fair, aggressive in the most legal way. That's a very important part of that game. Considering their outlay on transfers, Everton have endured a dismal season, but Klopp insists they have a lineup which commands respect." Klopp said, "It's not my job to be surprised about Everton's season, to be honest. I don't watch each game of Everton, I have no time for that. When we prepare for them, then I see a lot of their games. They have a really good team, I have to say that. England's no point one. Really good centre-halves and a lot of them as well. Experienced full-backs, middle of the park real quality, and up front we don't have to talk about that. The wings are quick and talented, and in the centre they have three really good options with Alisson and the other guys. That's impressive."